Hello and welcome back to another WildRift video. We'll be reacting to the new patch preview.
Hey friends, David here.
I'll have the subtitles playing down there, so don't worry.
John from Piltover's High Society.
Hello, John.
So last patch was new territory for us.
Yeah, definitely
and we had
it was.
a ton of fun trying new thematic approach to our patches, and we have received your feedback. Are busy cooking up some exciting things for the future.
Yeah, very
we are taking a break from fully
cooking.
integrated thematic experiments. It doesn't mean at all we're slowing down on awesome new features, updates, and content.
The rest of the year will see us move on from Shadow Isles straight over to the heart of Runeterra's experimental capital, Piltover.
The City of Progress and Valorant's cultural center is known for its innovation, craftsmanship, and grand artistic follies, which we're gonna try and infuse into this patch. Welcome to patch 5.2, Hexrift.
Yeah, welcome. Gameplay.
On the Hexrift, players should expect a treasure trove of new gameplay goodies. And to kickstart that journey, we are proud to present, fresh out of Piltover's forges, the new Hextech-infused Summoner's Rift.
Starting with Baron Nasher, his nest will get a serious upgrade and become the new Hextech Lab, replacing the Baron Pit of old. After slaying the new Hextech Baron, T-Hex Mecha will spawn at your base, giving...
Okay, quick little update for all of you watching. Only the first wave will be empowered. But then the wave where the T-Hex goes, be it mid lane, top lane, or bot lane, doesn't matter, will be the empowered version, or the empowered wave. So this only promotes one lane gameplay.
You new T-Hex abilities. I can't wait to see all the missile firing, force field shielding, and laser jetting that is about to happen each game.
Baron isn't the only one getting a Piltover Progress Day holiday. We are letting the Rift Herald take a well-deserved rest and introducing the Hextech Gorilla turret and the Hextech Mimic. One of these objectives will spawn randomly each match, so you get a different feel each game. Defeating the Hextech Gorilla turret, and you guessed it, you'll summon it, and it helps you push down towers very quickly. Or you can take down the Hextech Mimic and spawn micro mimics who will support you as you approach enemy towers. And
800
no
damage.
matter how big or how small, we love all of our monsters on the Rift. So of course, even the little ones are getting a Piltover makeover as well.
The next big innovation out of the Piltover labs is the new
Purely
hex
cosmetic
gates,
though.
making daring escapes through the jungle with these hex gates as you teleport from one end of the map
you
to
can
another.
just go over the entire
We
map.
expect to see mayhem, heartbreak, and daredevil stunts with these new pathways.
Yeah, madness, frustration.
We've also been thinking about the early game. Often, it can feel like a solved problem, especially if you're in a familiar matchup. And so, to spice things up, we got some surprises dropping from the air. Hextech loot kits.
So, we want to add more RNG.
Strategic standpoints that will be worth your
That can
time
completely
to take
break
before
matchups
your opponents get
and
to
make them less skillful.
Grab these futuristic buffs for your team and save the day.
And lastly, to all our fighters out there, we haven't forgotten about you. With Thunder Sky, you got an all-rounded fit for both light and heavyweight fighters.
The funny thing is, these have different stats. I'll show this in Cho's video.
And heal. Eclipse lets lightweight fighters, assassins, and marksmen deal bonus damage by posing 2 stacks of either basic attacks or abilities on enemy champs. But be aware that its effect for ranged and melee champs are different. For all you tanks and fighters looking for a defensive item, Psychic Projector is for you, granting health and enchanting survivability, or while continuously supporting you in combat. Psychic Projector is especially effective against ranged enemy champs, and you will even find that it works exceptionally well with one of our new champs. The
Mordekaiser.
new Revenant's Hydra enchant will help lightweight fighters deal AoE damage while still providing room for maneuvering around other enchant options.
Just like Piltover couldn't contain Hextech to its city borders, we won't limit its influence to Summoner's Rift either. To make sure you can feel the innovation and beyond, there will be 2 new game modes that include Hextech augments as well as upgrades. From Piltover, we are heading up north and bracing ourselves for some glacial temperatures. Hailing from the unforgiving
New
Fury,
champion
the Ice Witch,
Lissandra.
Lissandra is ushering in frosty times on the Rift. This medium-range mage is here to strike fear into her enemies and lock down slippery targets by deep freezing them. Try her out in your next game. We hear she has a particular affinity for the Howling Abyss.
In my other video, I completely broke down all the abilities. I can do it again here. Her first ability is like she shoots out icicles in a line. If she hits a target, it hits units behind her. Her second ability is like this Nova around her. It freezes everything and roots them. Her third ability is a big claw that travels, like it goes forward. And every single, like at any point where she reactivates it, she gets teleported to the point of the claw. Her ultimate can lock somebody down, like an enemy champion, and deal AoE damage in a very big area. She can also cast it on herself, dealing also AoE damage, and also heals herself and makes herself invulnerable, similar to stasis for 2.5 seconds. You can combine this with stasis and have a 5-second invulnerability.
You can run, you can hide, but there is no escaping him.
Mordekaiser, meta
Iron
champion.
Revenant is here to stay. Does this Baron laner even need an intro? You've been asking for him, so now show us the havoc you'll wreak with this.
So, quick explanation to this champion. Your passive, which you see like this swirling thing here. The swirling thing is if you hit 3 abilities on enemy champions or large monsters on PC, and then you have this zone. This zone does damage per second, and it's related to maximum HP. His first ability is he hits his big mace in front of him for massive damage. If there's only one enemy inside, it does extra damage. His second ability is turning the bar you see beneath him, like this white bar, like not the yellow one, but the white bar, into a shield. And then the shield, if you reactivate it again, or if it times out, is turned into HP and heals you. The third ability is going to be similar to Lissandra, but the way around. You shoot out a hand, and this hand pulls back what's in the way and gets them closer to you. The passive of that ability is Magic Pen. The ultimate of Mordekaiser, if we go with the PC version, is you pull somebody into a realm of death. Let's just go back for a second, like you see here. You pull them into this realm, and nobody can interfere. Nobody. You're stuck there in a 1v1. Not only this, you also steal 10% of the enemy's total stats. And in this game, you apparently see enemy units inside the zone, whereas normally it's the way around. People outside of the zone see the 2 dots in the middle fighting it out, but they don't know the HP, they don't know anything about the outcome that's happening inside until they resurface in the real game.
You've been asking for him, so now show us the havoc you'll wreak with this Juggernaut. If you want more of a campfire vibe, well, we got the champion just for you. Milio, the Gentle Flame, is a kind-hearted boy from Ixtal.
Remove all CC.
Wields the soothing powers of fire. Looking for the ultimate support in your next battle? Well, Milio is one for you.
Cleanse all CC.
Shields, he gives out damage buffs, knocks back enemy, and even cleanses all of his allies. Talk about a helpful soul.
Okay, so let's go quickly to Milio. Milio can... Let's start with the passive. If he heals or shields somebody, I think it was the passive that the target now deals bonus damage as an on-hit effect. His first ability is like he bounces, I don't know what it is, like a little spirit. And if it hits you, it knocks you up for a brief moment. Like it's a line skill shot. His second ability is like a zone. This zone is healing per second and increases your range. I think it's up to 20% range increase. I'm not 100% on this. His third ability, the shield, just give you a shield, haha. And his ultimate cleanses all CC in the circle. Like, let's see. Does he do it in here? Let me go back again.
He heals, he shields,
Come back.
Milio, the Gentle Flame, is a kind-hearted...
You see, this button he just pressed was his ultimate. I think we get a better frame a tiny second later in the mid lane with the Moo ult.
Well, Milio is one for
here. This all CC is cleansed.
you. He heals, he shields,
and
he
it's
gives out damage
GG.
buffs, knocks back enemy, and even cleanses all of his allies. Talk about a helpful soul.
With this patch, We'll also be fine-tuning Chaos.
Finally, a
She can
Kale
now cast her
change.
ult
It's
faster,
required.
allowing her to deal damage continuously. No more standing
You see,
awkwardly
you
in the
can
middle
actually
of a
attack while
fight,
ulting, so you're not
waiting for your
worthless.
invulnerability to kick in. Our favorite kitty cat in the jungle, Rengar, is getting a major overhaul. We don't
Yeah,
want to
Rengar will be
spoil
more
too
broken.
much, but you will notice that savagery will always creep. You will also be able to cast Bola Strike while leaping. We are hoping
Makes
that it
champion
will
so
be
much
even
better.
smoother to maneuver through the.
Okay, take a look. You see this here. In the past, if you had one stack, jumping would not grant you another stack, but now there's a new
bushes
mechanic.
and become one of your.
You see this stack, this color? This stack means it's a brush stack, like a leap stack. And you can get it at any point, be it here, as your fourth stack, third stack, second or first stack, it doesn't matter. And that way you'll be easier, it will be easier for
looking
you.
for an assassin jungler. We are stocking up the Wild Pass pantry with a brand new food spirit. Amumu is here to snack and contemplate the meaning of life. And if you're not one for melancholy, we've also got Elderwood Recount joining the fold. On top
Where
of
is he?
that, we'll light a little fire
Where
in
is
the
he?
rank journey with a
I
new
don't see
16
Recount.
waiting
GG.
for you as a Season 14 reward.
The Rift might have gotten a makeover, but we're also bringing some old goodies back as well. This patch, we're bringing Star Guardians back. Or if you want it a bit darker, we also got Coven for you. And as a
Star
very,
Guardian
very
Coven,
special
one.
treat, WildRift, we're debuting our next exclusive skin line.
There's also something about Demon Slayer. Look at how cool this Akali skin looks. Damn, fiddlesticks. Asura looks so good as well, though. This feels out of place. Not a fan of that one. Vladimir... Huh? What check? That one looks very cool, though. That one looks very cool. Yumi skin. Yeah. Where's the Lux skin? Come on. That looks so weird. Isn't that the most goofy... Look. Isn't that the most goofy shit ever? Look. Very cool skin. Giga Chat Morde. Okay, that's illegal.
That's all for patch 5.2 Hextech. What you think?
Yes, hurry. I have important work to get back to.
Alright.
And that is foreshadowing the Heimerdinger
Right,
release.
Snap at me. Thanks team for watching, and as always, we can't wait for feedback. Catch you up.
So now we go over to Chao Zi's video with the items to see some differences. Because the stats are a little bit different, so I think I'll just show the stats on... I'll just use the stats and just show them for like a brief second in comparison, and just do a little break. 55 AD, 20 haste, that's 10 AD less and 5 haste more. And it does less damage than the other version. So yeah, you attack a target with 2 separate attacks, and then you gain a shield. And do bonus damage. See, nice shield you gain here for free every 6 seconds. Sundered Sky, you deal increased damage, you heal off your base AD and your missing HP. Apparently this will not be exclusive with Divine Lissandra, so you can build both items, which means you, well, don't die. You will have infinite healing. So you just need to hit people. Like, look, one hit, another hit, and another one. Because every single target has a separate one. Psychic, the new item. It's very good for Vladimir. It's like, let me break it down. Very good for Vladimir, very good for Swain. The stats are also different here. The big takeaway of this item is, number one, it has haste, HP, and AP. Plus, it turns your bonus HP into AP, and it grants you shield. So the thing, this item has so many stats Vladimir desires, because number one, Vladimir scales, for example, with AP and HP. This item also has haste. Vladimir wants haste, Vladimir wants AP, Vladimir wants HP. So he gains more HP, he gets more AP. This item in total will grant you up to 120 AP, which with Vladimir will not be a problem. The only question is when are you going to build it. So this item will grant you up to 120 AP. As well as even more because of more health you gain, and therefore even more AP. And every 3 seconds, here you see the 3 seconds, you gain a shield. This effect is reduced by to 60% or by 60% for ranged champions. So every 3 seconds, you can get a massive shield for free. on support Maokai, this can also be massive. These items are absolutely crazy. Or Mr. Swain can also just be so much more tanky and has so much more damage with this item because it just feels like it just grants you so much more damage. And look at the visual clarity above the champion. I would love to see that one in the game actually, to have it for myself so I have a better buff view. But I guess I could do it with the UI if I want to really push it around. I think you can do this, yeah. And we have Ravenous Hydra. Ravenous Hydra, so far it seems, my Chinese is not very good, but I guess this is a 10-second cooldown. And the damage effect of this one is 100% physical and 30% AB. Is there anything else that this enchant does? I think this is just about effects being reduced for something. Let's see what Xiao says in the translation. Doing adaptive damage to nearby targets, okay, and healing for 50% of the total damage dealt. On cooldown for 10 seconds. So it's automatically, okay, let me watch this again. It looks like it's automatic, like it's awesome. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to click anything. It just automated for you. It just needs to be available. Okay. But 10 seconds seems a little bit long. Adjustment to boots in Hex Flash. Oh, that's massive. So, in case you don't know, in Baron lane, it's meta to rush these boots, and putting them like in a weaker state, like letting them stop with 7% instead of 10. It's actually making them weaker, but the thing is, you will still do it. You will still do it because 7% plus the resistances is too much. They need to make this percent stat lower. Like, they could honestly start with 1% and then let it scale up to the full number. Because these boots, they are broken. They're absolutely broken. Like, defensive boots are broken. Most of the champions even change boots, even damage champions, into late game. What is this? Cooldown increased from 20 to 25. Okay, what else do we see? Distance has been reduced by 50. But does this change the... Ah, okay, so it's an actually massive nerf. Okay. Thank you, Josie. I'll link his channel in the description below, and with that, we're at the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and come back for more RiftGuides content. See you soon.